Okay, so I'm Jonathan Edmonds. I research the applications and implications of the adoption of digital media in art therapy, and I did this through a survey study. And currently, I'm analyzing the results of my research. So, the purpose of the study was to find the current practices with digital media in the field and find out how art therapists are currently utilizing it with clients. I also wanted to understand how digital media affects the therapeutic relationship, both from the perspective of the therapist and from the perspective of the client. And third, I wanted to understand the ways in which the field is generally utilizing digital media. So the questions that I asked, how are digital art making techniques being utilized by art therapists in the field, and what are the implications of its use? So what's beneficial or detrimental for the use of digital media with clients, and how does it affect, if it affects, the relationship at all? So the rationale was media practices are not often published on specifically, so there's not too much written about digital media and its use. And consumer technology has made so many strides within the last couple of years, one of them being the invention of the iPad. And software now, like Photoshop, is able to mimic or well, there's a word for it other than mimic. I'm sure. So we're just going to go with mimic. It mimics what traditional media offers. And third, currently the field is split. So there are art therapists that believe that digital media is a great tool for us to have in our repertoire. And then there are those that believe that it's actually detrimental to the field and shouldn't be used at all, citing that the client relationship should be based in real-time, face-to-face encounters, and that the computer-generated reality is synthetic and not real to what we're using. So my methodology was based on qualitative phone interviews, open-ended interviews with art therapists, and it was open to any art therapist that is a member of the American Art Therapy Association that has a master's degree and utilizes digital media with at least 2 clients in a period of 3 months. And then the procedure was that I actually contacted over 900 members of the American Art Therapy Association. I contacted them through email. So I asked them to respond if they met the inclusion criteria with a phone number and a time that I could contact them. And then they were contacted by phone to complete the interview. And then once the interview was completed, the interviews were transcribed. And that's it. So I hope to be done my research by the end of the summer.